Dawn comes, marking the second day of the Tenkuru's training camp. After getting out of bed, the first thing to do was to have the guys and girls take turns at changing.
I
didn't actually sleep much. It should be obvious as to why. The fact that I've become a couple with Asuho was quite a hit to me. It seems that he isn't aware that I slipped out last night. Yeah, I suppose so. Surprisingly or not, I've always been sensitive.
自分で言うあたりがずぶといと思うんだけどね。それに繊細というのは僕みたいな人間を言うんだよ。慣れない環境のせいか、寝返りを打つたびに目が覚めていたから。
That's most unfortunate.
だから深夜に君がこっそり部室を出たことも知ってるんだけど。
I just went to the toilet. I come up with an excuse on the spot.
アスホ君も同じ時間に出たようだけど。
Asuho also went to the toilet.
なぜ小坂君が知ってるんだい？
We happened to run into each other.
なぜ制服に着替えたんだい？
So that the guards wouldn't mistake us for intruders.
遅いお帰りだったね。
I got lost.
最後だけ苦しかったね。
I don't know how long I can keep this up.
無理に聞き出すつもりはないけど、おめでたいことであれば隠されるのは悲しいかな。僕たちは部活仲間なんだから。遅くなると女子に悪いし、外に出ようか。
Okaizumi leaves the club room with a smile. We head for the taps. We wash our faces and brush our teeth. I catch sight of Asuho, who was half asleep, but I couldn't call out to her. How should I greet her? Maybe she's sharing these feelings as she hurries away after our eyes meet. How do I handle this awkwardness? We are a couple already. I take a deep breath to calm myself down. I have plenty of opportunities to bump into Asuho. Besides, we are still at our training camp. There is no need to rush. We'll gradually become more couple-like. After getting our preparations ready, we have breakfast. The location is Asuho's cafe. I notice as we start heading out. I forgot my wallet. I had a free meal last night, but I should be paying from now on. I have everyone go on ahead as I head back to the club room. Asuho is inside, alone. Why is she still here? I'm curious, but I have to say hello to make up for not being able to this morning. How do I go about it? Just normally? Yeah, if anything, normal is the way to go. The awkwardness is really getting to me. Remember, just what do I use to greet others in the morning? Just what did I normally say to Asuho, who sits beside me after arriving at school in the morning? I speak up. Good morning. I end up stammering a lot. Is she going to bed again? You say goodnight to others as a greeting in the morning? This is agonizing. Asuho slips past my side. Asuho! Asuho pays attention when I call out to her. Say, are you avoiding me? Lost for words, I simply blurt out whatever comes to mind. Asuho turns her head around like the joint of a toy that someone's forgotten to oil. It's as if her face was steaming. I see. Just like me. Dream? It seems like her situation is slightly different from mine. What dream? What sort of dream? Asuho fidgets around. I give her a nod. Asuho opens her mouth, then quickly closes it. She opens it again and closes it again. Well? Maybe it's difficult to talk about as Asuho mumbles while facing the floor. Really? She looks up at the ceiling. No, that wasn't a dream. Asuho seems surprised. No. I'm telling you, it wasn't a dream. It couldn't possibly have been all a dream. She has a difficult to read expression from this confusion.
もしかして
That's right, it wasn't a dream, but completely real.
本当に
Yeah, we became a couple.
嘘
I'm not lying.
エイプリルフール
It's September already. Asuho still hasn't woken up. I love you, Asuho. I would have confessed someday even if you hadn't. I love you, Asuho. She looks as if she's about to cry. What? Why? Asuho's tears won't stop, just like with last night's confession. There is no one in this club room apart from us. Taking the opportunity, I move closer to her. Kiss! Asuho traces along her lips a few times with her finger. Her tears stop and her face goes red. Let's go, Asuho. I gently take her hand. Everyone is waiting at the cafe. As we start walking, Asuho also grips onto my hand.
ようちゃん
Asuho finally speaks after staying silent for so long.
なんか取り乱しちゃって
Asuho appears to be slowly going back to normal thanks to getting some fresh air. You don't have to apologize. I was just a bit surprised.
そっか
Yeah,
恋人になったんだ
that's right.
信じられない
Believe it.
難しいけど頑張る
Asuho repeats the word couple over and over again. Her face gets redder every time she says it. Asuho, you get shy easily.
ようちゃんだって
Not only that, you're also crybaby.
私も知らなかった
Speaking of which, Jinami also cries a lot when she's throwing a tantrum. I guess she's just very emotional.
でも泣き虫でよかったかな泣いてるとようちゃんがキスしてくれるし、なんか言ってよ恥ずかしいじゃない
I couldn't say anything either out of embarrassment. Well, I like you better when you're smiling. Say something, please.
だって
I'm getting embarrassed, you know.
私も恥ずかしかったんだよ
Being a couple is harder than we thought. You're just making it harder than it has to be. Asuho said that I was her first love, and it isn't much different for me. Being complete amateurs, we'll need to get ourselves used to this change. Say, Asuho, there's something I have to make sure of before meeting up with everyone. Okaizumi-senpai might be getting suspicious of us.
それって
I get the feeling that he already knows we're going out. Asuho staggers unexpectedly.
なんで
Apparently, he noticed us slipping out in the middle of the night. Well, it might be my fault.
どうしよう絶対何か言われるよ
Asuho, sit.
なんで犬扱いなの
You know, I brush her cheeks. I don't think there's any need to keep our relationship a secret. We are with our fellow club members a lot, so hiding it from them isn't going to be easy. But most importantly, I'll have a guilty conscience if I keep it a secret. I'll announce it before breakfast. Asuho puts on a tearful expression.
そんなの恥ずかしいよ
It's embarrassing for me too.
じゃ
But I don't want to keep secrets. We are all friends. Of course, I won't be keeping any secrets from you either. That's why I won't keep the girl from the lookout a secret. If Asuho asks about her, I'll tell her straightforwardly. She'll feel insecure if I hide things from her. I don't want to make Asuho sad.
じゃあ私も隠し事できないね
Is it alright if I tell everyone? Asuho takes my hand shyly, and I hold her hand as well. We head for the shopping district with our hands connected. Like this, I announce our relationship in front of everyone.
そう
やっぱり
おめでとうございます
What's with this lack of reaction?
恋人になるの遅いくらいなんじゃないの二人とも奥手でしたのでそう考えると早いのかもしれませんけど
どちらにしろ驚くことじゃないね
で して。
二人はお似合いだとずっと思っていたんだよ、僕らは。
Asuho has a look of disbelief.
いつもはからかってばかりだったのに。
からかっていたんじゃなくて本心だったのにな。
小ヶ坂さんを射止めたこと、麻生さんはもっと自信を持っていいと思いますよ。まあでもあまり私たちの前で手をつないだりはやめてほしいわね。こっちは独り身なんだから。
We quickly let go of our hands in a panic. Asuho stands there even after everyone had gone inside the store.
次はお父さんにも報告しなきゃ。ようちゃん、顔が青いよ。
For a good reason. Do we have to tell him too?
うん、これから行ってくる。
There's no rush, is there?
どうして？
Why, I wonder?
隠し事ダメなんだよね。
That's right.
じゃあお父さんにも言わなきゃダメだよね。
I'm not too sure about that.
ようちゃん、目が泳いでるよ。
What am I getting scared of? Our boss has a good personality, so he should be accepting of us. I think. Well, I hope so, at least.
私行ってくるね。
Asuho heads inside while I'm worrying by myself. I have to tell him someday. However, the time has come earlier than I thought. I prepare myself.
小ヶ坂君、ちょっと。
The boss calls out to me before we start having breakfast. What is it, Dad?
君にお父さん呼ばわりされる筋合いはない。
Did I trigger a bad flag?
麻生から聞いたよ。なので、ちょっと来てくれるかな。
Please show mercy. I follow behind him like some criminal. We sit at a table away from everyone else.
それで何の話？
Asuho tags along.
麻生はいなくていいから。
存在を否定された。
小ヶ坂君と二人だけで話したいんだ。何？悪いようにはしないさ。
ようちゃんをいじめたら許さないからね。
分かってる。僕の一人娘に手を出してくれた男だからね。それ相応のもてなしはするつもりだ。
The bad flags are starting to accumulate. After Asuho unwillingly walks off, he returns his attention to me.
と、娘を取られた父親を演出してみたけど、どうかな？
I was getting shivers.
とすると、僕も父親らしいことが。
The boss puts on a lonely smile.
僕が昔天文学者だったのは知っていたよね。その頃の僕は仕事で家庭を顧みない典型的なダメ親だったんだよ。だから妻にも逃げられた。麻生には寂しい思いをさせてきたんだ。後悔した僕は天文学から身を引いて喫茶店を始めた。別に喫茶店じゃなくてもよかったんだけどね。麻生が学校から帰っても一人にならない環境を作れるなら何でもよかったんだ。それでもあえて喫茶店にした理由を挙げるならメイドが好きだからかな。
Well, that's a good reason. Boss, that's too much information. I was even getting moved by your story.
そしてね、最初は客集めに苦労した喫茶店も少しずつ忙しくなってくると素直に嬉しかったよ。こんな僕でもまだ麻生は見捨てないでいてくれるんだってね。だからそんな行為に甘えて僕も麻生に店の手伝いをお願いしてきたけど、それももう終わりかもしれないね。麻生のそばには君がいてくれるからね。これからも麻生を頼むよ。ダメな父親からのお願いだ。僕からの話は。
The boss stands up from his chair. Not knowing how to reply, I'm at a loss for words.
固い話じゃないんだ。まとめると二人で仲良くしていなさいというだけだよ。
We will. Thank you.
君がバイトに来てくれて本当によかったな。
I bow as the boss turns around.
朝ごはんも食べたし、夕方までは自由行動だね。
一旦帰宅して着替えを持ってきます。
学校の課題がある人は今のうちにやっておいた方がいいね。
午後から部室で天文談義っていうのもいいね。夕べ撮った写真もあるし。
それは遠慮しておく。二人の邪魔になりそうだし。それじゃあ私たちは帰るけど。
また後で。
あなたたちはこれからデートなんでしょうけど。ま、風紀は乱さないように。
That's not for you to decide.
夕方になって帰ってこなくても探しませんからね。
あとは若い者に任せるとしようかな。
The three of them head for the station, saying whatever they wanted. After Asuho's face had gone completely red. I guess they're just teasing us. Asuho, we are better off letting this pass. It's going to get worse if we actually respond to them. Also, isn't your face a bit too red? If someone's talking about you, try turning pale instead of red. I'll try my best too. That's not good either. Shall we get going? The tour around Hibarigasaki that we couldn't do the other day. What do you reckon? She seems all cheered up again. Asuho's gaze goes up and down. You dummy! You don't have to be shy about it. We're a couple now. She reaches out for my right arm nervously. She links her arm with mine shyly. I feel her softness directly. I can't seem to calm down, but it's not bad at all. The warmth feels pleasant. Let's go then. Our footsteps were clumsy, but as time goes by, these will surely become the very first memories of our relationship. There are many places to see in Hibarigasaki. I heard that tourists tend to visit the canal first. Past the train tracks and the shopping district, we cross the first intersection with our arms linked. Oh, that's a new background, and we are met with a brilliant scene. Well, I knew about it. We are at the border of Hibarigasaki. The bridge leads to the next suburb. Though I probably haven't been here, it would be fairly difficult to forget if I had been to a place as spectacular as this.
もともとは船で荷物を運ぶために作られたものらしいけど、今では誰もそんなことしてないんだよね。だから埋め立てて道路にする話もあったんだけど、住民が大反対したんだ。それで市が断念したみたい。私も残ってくれてよかったなって思うよ。
Nowadays, it's a tourist location for a different reason altogether. The breeze across the canal is cool and moist, gently blowing against Asuho's fringe.
夕暮れになるとガス灯に明かりが灯ってすごく綺麗なんだよ。石造りの倉庫もライトアップされて、光を反射した水面が星空みたいに輝くの。でも私は昼間の運河の方が好きかな。星空だったら展望台からも見上げられるし、なんといってもこの時間はボートに乗れるからね。
She squeezes tightly against my arm. Then how about we take a cruise together? Asuho nods both happily and shyly.